This might be, no, this is the lowest the Labour Party have ever gone. Now, a couple of weeks ago, you might remember that I covered a story about a Labour councillor who was found to possess child porn. That person was Tom Dewey. Now, the mayor of Hackney, Philip Glanville, has faced a no confidence motion after a photo emerged on social media with Glanville and Tom Dewey together at a Eurovision party. What's really bad about this is that the party took place on the 14th of May last year, and Dewey was arrested on the 29th of April. It seems that being arrested for child porn isn't a red line for Glanville, and seemingly continued to hang out with him. Now, Glanville has stated that he didn't know the full extent of the allegations against Dewey, which is a weak-ass response. But it doesn't end there. It gets worse. This is a tweet from Navarra's Rivka Brown. New, the elected CLP officers who raised the alarm about Mayor Philip Glanville's association with convicted paedophile Tom Dewey have been removed by the Labour Party and replaced with unelected right-wingers, one of whom doesn't even live in the constituency. Dystopian. Wow. I'm absolutely lost for words. Look, Ed Miliband appeared on TV the other day, and he said he's known Keir Starmer for a long time, and he said Starmer isn't factional. Obviously, that's crap, but this takes factionalism to a whole new level, and that level being below the gutter. For a bit more context, here's another tweet. Hackney Labour's elected left-wing executive committee has been wiped out by party staffers for asking safeguarding questions about Blairite paedophile Tom Dewey. They have been replaced by hand-picked Labour to win organisers. Labour is a disgrace and a threat to all democracy. So there we have it. A left-wing CLP has been undemocratically purged in favour of an unelected right-wing faction in order to essentially cover up a paedophilia-adjacent scandal. Can I confirm that they tried to cover for Glanville purely based 100% on factionalism? No. Is it possible that the Labour bureaucracy could have done this regardless of which wing the CLP belonged to? Possibly. Does that make any difference? Fuck no. They have literally purged those who called out vile and dangerous behaviour. That in itself is deplorable in the biggest possible sense. However, what is clear is that they've clearly taken the opportunity to get rid of more leftists in favour of right-wingers. Now, did Keir Starmer know about this at the time? I don't know. Can't confirm that. But it's possible that he did. Did Starmer order the purge? Again, I don't know, but I find it hard to believe that he had no idea about any of this. But even still, I think Starmer has a duty to step in here because this is clearly a huge injustice. But even if Starmer didn't have a direct hand in this, that's the atmosphere that he's created in the party. He's filled the NEC with all his goons, he's put all of the Blairites in top positions, and he's fostered a culture of authoritarianism. So I think it's his fault regardless, whether directly or indirectly. But if we move beyond the factionalism for just a second, Labour have shown they are not a party for safeguarding and well-being. Glanville has now been suspended and he now faces a no-confidence motion, but has that only happened because the story got out? By purging those CLP members, it's really, really hard to say that this wasn't an attempted cover-up. Regardless, we cannot trust Labour with the state. They are a danger and they are a threat to democracy. Keir Starmer should step in to bring the CLP members back and kick out those who made the initial decision from the party. If he doesn't, then Keir Starmer should resign as leader of the Labour Party.